hair is crazy. All right, everybody. Hey, let me turn off this light. So, thank you guys so much for joining. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I'm going to kind of throw my husband under the bus for this. He let me stay in the bathroom and sing my heart out without, oh, did you guys see that? Without telling me what time it was. So, hold on. Hey, okay. Whew. How's everyone doing? How are you guys doing? Everyone doing okay? So today, I have various offerings. Let's see what we got here. And if you want to know more about each item, you're going to have to go on the link that I just commented. So we have bioscans. We also have Claire Tarot readings. We have past life trauma clearing. We have draconian, oh shoot. Sorry, almost messed that up. Draconian code deactivation. So draconians are a very nefarious, malicious type of galactic lineage. And many of us have been exposed to their coding through different types of modalities, from social programming, childhood programming, news and media, certain types of energy work. Draconian is not good. So the draconian code deactivation removes that coding. It deactivates it and clears it out. We also have the crystal dragon activation. This one, whew, I was sitting in thought this morning and I was asking my higher self what type of expedites to make available today. And it was brought to my attention that we now have crystal dragon code being able to be housed on this earth plane. So this is a very high level type of dragon activation. And then we have the crystal dragon egg combo, where you get the crystal dragon activation as well as a sterilized egg injected into your field. That egg, depending on when you're ready, your higher self will determine that, not me, not anyone else. Depending on when you're ready, the essence of crystal dragon will be placed in that egg, and then you'll hatch your lifelong energetic companion. Dragons aren't pets. They're not something you take ownership of. They're not something that, they're not pets. They're sentient beings. And, you know, this is a being you can invite to join you on your journey and be your friend for the rest of your life. We also have the dark dragon clearing. We've already, if you guys saw some of the recent live streams that I've done, there have been individuals who have dragons that are not good. They have distorted coding, distorted draconian coding at that, and that shouldn't be allowed to stay in your field. If you have an issue with dark dragon energy and you need it cleared, this would be the expedite for you. And then we also have the various types of crystal code, where I'll program one of your personal items to do what you request, what you pick: protection, activation, prosperity, higher self connection, Lemurian injection, and galactic support. So, oh, darn it. Okay, let's just close that out. All right. So, let's go ahead and get started with, all right, let's get started with, let me just put this down. Let's get started with Claire Tarot readings. Okay, just gonna pick a number. So we're gonna do number boards. Let me just get that open. All right, here we go. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I have a number. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that myself or Daddy sees that matches the number I have written will win a Claire Tarot reading from me. You will win. Let me take this out. Hopefully my thing calmed down. Did it calm down? Oh, did I show you, Daddy?
No.
Would be good if you remind me. I haven't seen it yet. All right. Oh, the numbers just exploded. Oh, shit. Do you see it? Yeah. Okay. Shit. These are some numbers, you guys. It's a lot of numbers. Wait.
That doesn't look like it.
Let's see.
Off by 1.
I've seen twice already. It was off by 1. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, I begged. I'll remember you said. Sometimes it lasts in love. I love how like there's numbers going and then someone just randomly like, hey, can I have I don't know if we're gonna see this number.
No, I think you picked the wrong number. That's
Never mind, I'll find.
I don't think anybody would pick it.
Someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Okay. I think YouTube is hiding it.
Yeah, I think so.
Sometimes it lasts in love. Sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love. Sometimes it hurts instead.
Somebody write the number.
First person that I see that writes the number. Drum roll, please. Number 88. Go ahead. First 88 that I see. Whatever this platform is hiding it.
They wrote it out even. Where did I hold it?
Who?
Right there.
I cannot see that far.
They wrote the word out.
Danielle Lavender. Danielle Lavender. Yeah, that's that, man. That's one hell of a number. It's got its own jujus. I mean, this is what I got to do for my stupid ass. I cut some short hairs for my hairline because that was a fucking smart move. And knowing I got like curly Q ass hair at the hairline. Okay. The most brilliant move I've done in a long time. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. YouTube was hiding it. YouTube was hiding it. Never mind, I'll find.
Stop picking that number.
Another 88. Right. I know 88 is hidden for some reason. What the hell was that about? Yeah, I didn't see any 88s. I saw 87. I saw 89.
Yep.
Okay, Danielle. Ooh. Oh, girlfriend. Here we go. Here we go. You have been shrinking yourself far too much, girlfriend. We're not mincing words today. You have been totally shrinking yourself far too much. Card number 34, abracadabra. You have to believe in your own magic. You have to stop diluting the essence of who you are in order for other people to be able to more easily consume you, because that's what these people are interested in doing, just using you up. And it's like you're too nice to say no. Card number 51, to the moon and back. Instead of flying, you've gone ahead and just used the very things that would help you to fly, to rise, to cover your ability to stand. Does that make sense? Like, instead of using your wings to fly, you're using it to cover your legs. Why is that? Because for whatever reason, you've kind of been taught that being able to stand on your own is not a good thing, that it's not attractive, it's not feminine, or whatever BS you've been taught. Because look, the moon are the aspects of yourself that you hide from everyone. It's who you really are. And there you are sitting on your moon, and you're covering your legs with your wings instead of allowing yourself to fly. So a lot of this is needing to stop, because guess what? If you don't, the dreams that you have, the dreams that you're supposed to be manifesting for yourself, they're going to be released, and you're not going to have that anymore. You're not going to have the potentiality of that. And that's not fair. It's not fair. You have to allow yourself to receive. You have to. Says the girl who has a hard time allowing herself. I'm able to say this to you because I know this for a fact. This is something that I struggle through myself. So you have to allow yourself to receive. You have to allow the people who don't understand the gravity of you to just kind of walk away. All right? Next number. I'm already getting hot. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's pick a number. Can you give me a number? I'm picking. Oh, there.
Give me the phone. I'll do it.
Okay.
Give me the phone.
Please.
Please. Just give me
It's connected to the laptop. It's my Wi-Fi.
Simple.
Talking loud, but I can't hear a word you say. Talking loud, not saying much. Criticize, all your bullets ricochet. Loud.
Oh, no, that's not it.
I'm bulletproof. Dorothy, you won. Dorothy won at 42. Dorothy Dela Cruz. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. I'm spitting all over the place. Sorry. Ricochet, go take your aim. Fire away, fire away. All right, hey girl, hey. So whenever it's your turn, I'm talking to everyone. Whenever it's your turn for your expedite, when I call your name, you have to say, hey girl, hey. You have to do the neck movement too. Hey girl, hey. All right, Dorothy. Here we go. One of my most favorite songs is Medicine Man by Dorothy. Hey, you medicine man, set me free and change my ways. Okay. Ooh, girl. Are you planning to move? You are planning to move. You are. Did you already move? And if you move, is it going to be close to like, why is it not coming out of my mouth? I'm like, rivers and mountains and forests. Are you planning to be not totally in a city, more towards like the outskirts? Wait, Washington, yeah?
SoCal.
SoCal? You're needing to be near outdoors, okay? You need to be outdoors. Card number 7, Celestial Teacher. You have a lot of information coming in towards you. It hasn't entered your field yet. The downloads are being prepared. But those downloads, they require access to Mother Earth. Card number 22. You're being guided to complete the cycle that you're in and allow yourself to be led to where you will be most connected with Mother Earth, okay? And this will have to do with you communicating, speaking. Yeah, this is intense. You are bringing up some really, really intense things that have been stored in your core for a period of time. And these things need to be communicated. They need to be shared with various groups. I don't know what the message is, what you're going to communicate, but it has to happen, okay? Ooh, so this was card 22, right? 2 + 2 is 4. Your final card is 4, believe. So 4 being the number of self. You are a phoenix on the rise. Look at you, baby boo. Look at you. You are preparing. Your wings are going to, oh, that's so cheesy, but I love it. Your wings are wings of love. You have that heart energy in there. And look at that fiery red energy coming from your throat, from your heart space. You're going to be communicating something with passion. This is going to fill you with so much purpose. You have to allow the process to occur. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up moving somewhere you least expected, but totally makes sense when you get there. Okay, when you see it, you will just know. There will be no questions. All right. Oh, what do you say? Oh, what do you say? Set me free and change my ways. Oh, guys.
What the it looked stupid to me.
We should totally get a bingo ball thingy. You should have grabbed that from Auntie's house.
Why so thin?
Did you see it at her house? Oh well, shit. I cleared it. Oh, what? My phone is tripping. Okay, guys, pick a number from 1 to 100. Ignore that. Oh, Lord, I don't know what I'm supposed to pick a number from 1 to 100. Set me free and change my ways. Oh, what do you say? Set me free and change my ways. What I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? She'll be coming around the mountain when she... oh, no, shit. Hold on.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I should probably decide like I won. Tammy Benj, you won. Tammy Benj, you won at 26. Tammy Benj. Am I? Okay, guys, I need to calm down. I think I'm messing up everyone's interweb. Oh, baby boo. Tammy, we got a message for you, Tammy. All right. Always got to be. All right, girl. Tammy, to punish, push, or force your body. When you push, resistance is created. It's not defiance, it's natural law. This can make life harder than it needs to be. Instead, why not explore and find a way to relate to your body as a friend? Friendship is one of life's pleasures. Tammy. And then your second, unless you are capable and worthy of the challenge. The reward bestowed at the other side of the journey is such that all suffering throughout is redeemed. No matter what struggle you have endured, you shall rise again. This is your destiny. All right. You have to become friends with yourself. You have to stop being so harsh with yourself, and you have to allow yourself to rise again. Okay?
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Do what?
Switch it, but you can't. Like the Wi-Fi. You can't just do that, then it'll just cut it. You know what I'm saying? The juice box.
Can you guys, we'll turn his on. Turn his on, and maybe I can switch it. I'm going to try and switch phones. Is it still buffering every couple seconds? I got too excited singing with my husband is what it is. I got too excited. Let's see. Hold on, we're just, he's getting the other phone. Has it settled down? If anything, you guys, I'll go live again on my actual phone instead of using it as a hotspot. They're saying it's better now. I think you just have to leave the space. You're just too sexy for me right now. It's because I'm ovulating and I just can't resist looking at you. Okay, it is my energy. My husband gets me really excited. Okay. Hey, boy, hey. Let's just get started. Let's do this. He is distracting. He's just so fucking delicious. Let me stop. Let me stop before I end up with another child. All right, let's get started, guys. Dub Lashbrook, if you are here. Okay, I got you there. I got you. She's here. You who has further to fall, talking loud. What deck do you want me to use? Not saying much. All right, girl. I think it was the resonance of all the acoustics in the basement. Ooh, did you guys see that flip? Can you point the fan actually at me, please? It's like pointed at the wall. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you. Okay. Woo. Say woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. I I don't have the freaking, okay. Ooh. Ooh. I'm looking at the cards, Deb. Are you still feeling disconnected? Are you still feeling disconnected today, right now? This is... You're being spoken to right now. And Sophia energy is coming to you. There's a need for a disconnect because right now you're being emptied. You're being blocked from connecting with anyone and anything else so that you can be fully emptied and refilled with Sophia energy. If you're not familiar with Sophia, she's the pistos. She is wisdom. The the feminine aspect of that combined God essence. So 3 shields. 3 times something was attempted. 3 times it was attempted. And this 4th time, it's like you're being ordained for something. You're being hand selected to walk through some sort of doorway into another level of consciousness is what it's seeming like. Another level of consciousness. This is really intense. The energy is so, it's hard for me to find my words. The energy is so intense. So you're going from like regular, normal person to some sort of elevated stature. None of this shit makes sense to me, girlfriend. Hold on. There's a lot of interference being run. This message is bullshit. There's some truth to it, but this message is seeking to further disrupt. It's seeking to disrupt your process to make you question, like, how am I not recognizing this? How am I not noticing this? That's a pretty big thing to be happening and for me to not notice. Okay, so something is observing you. Something is definitely observing you and basically like keeping tabs, okay? That's weird. Whatever's observing you, look at her face. Whatever's observing you is aware that I'm now observing it. So this thing is highly evolved. The moment your other cards felt like it was total BS, I cloaked in such a way where unless it's extremely advanced, it cannot detect me. Her face. It senses that I'm watching, okay? Card number 39, my home is my castle. Notice how the back of her crown, her upper back, it's covered, it's fortified. This is basically you. You are fortified within yourself. This is not something you necessarily have to worry about, but this is definitely something you have to be aware of and be prepared to... There's a spider! There's a spider! Oh my God! I am so sorry I killed you. I have a lot of Mars in my chart. Sorry. I killed it. It was a knee-jerk reaction. It tainted my card. Deb, I think that spider is some sort of message for you. Not that I'm going to smash you, but whatever the meaning of spiders is. Michael's helpful right now, isn't he? Hold on. This is an opportunity to access your deepest wisdom and assimilate it so that it becomes a part of your daily living. So this is something that's very, very deep within you. The other card, remember, Sophia. Sophia is wisdom. Sophia would be like the, I don't know, Sophia. Be aware of any potential traps or ruses that you're tempted to get involved in. Hence the need for heavy protection. Hence the need for you to know that you're being observed. Rather than staying stuck in this apparent blockage, open your mind to the infinite number of possibilities that are before you and make a choice. Don't limit yourself to the mundane world, but instead be willing to explore other dimensions and realities. You are leveling up. The other cards were talking about a doorway. The Sophia was in front of the doorway, so that's like higher aspects of yourself. It's time to write creatively without limits of tradition or habit, allowing yourself to be inspired by nature. The writing portion of that message, to me, it feels like you're being given the keys to your own creation. Does that make sense? You're being given basically architect type of energy, type of coding. So card number 26, transformation. This is going to be a huge transformation for you, okay? A very, very huge transformation. I'm curious what's watching you. Not many things can detect that type of cloaking. So that really narrows it down to a small portion. Excuse me. Let's see. So just breathe very deep and very slow. I'm going to go ahead and scan you. There's something behind you. Give me 1 second. Tracking. Deb, activate your skin. Load it with a charge. When I tell you, I want you to detonate your skin, aim it towards my left hand. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's clear. You have congested energy in your upper back, just above the shoulder blades. A little bit of congestion, the right side of your head. You might feel my hands in your belly, okay? I'm asking your higher self for permission to help with inflammation. Just breathe. Breathe deep. Breathe. I'm going to take you up in frequency, okay? Full chakra activation up your entire central chakra line. Upper chakra is activating. Kundalini is activating. Focus on you, Deb. You're okay. Breathe. Inject in sedation. All right, how do you feel? You feel okay?
Feeling good. Oh, feeling okay.
How's your chest? Does that feel okay too? My lips feel so dry. Just, okay. I'm going to send a little bit more sedation, okay, to your chest. All right. How do you feel now? Is the tightness better?
So, yes.
Okay, good. So there was no actual breach in your field. This thing was behind you, watching. So we got some stalker ass beings. Yeah, it was just being a stalker ass being. Not too sure why it was watching, but you are going through a transformation. You will be experiencing higher levels of coding very soon, if not already. If you're not already experiencing it, you will be very, very soon. Okay? Oh shit, I almost ended the live stream. My bad. All right. Annie, say hello.
Here.
All right. Do you have do you have something in particular that you want to ask?
Whatever someone wants to do it.
All right, let's do this. That didn't work. Okay. Oh. You're taking something out of context. I don't know if something, and it seems like everything's kind of upside down right now. Not necessarily doing horribly or drama, but it's something going on within you. It's a process that's going on within you, and it's out of context. Okay. Dragonflies typically represent transformation, spiritual growth. With this being in the high heart area, the aspects of yourself that you haven't really been able to just allow to come forward, those are rising up. You're not going to be able to hide those for much longer. Okay. So you might have more feelings coming up that are a little bit challenging for you to process, to really face head on, but you're not necessarily one that's about avoidance. If you were in the past, you're a different person at this point. You have the courage to face whatever you need to face, but it is going to be a process, okay? This is something that's coming up from your core. As it rises from your core, it is activating pathways within your third eye that allow for higher levels of coding to be downloaded by you. This is a very empowering thing that's going on. But despite it being empowering, as you experience it, before you become fully acclimated to it, it's going to seem very challenging and almost unnecessarily destructive internally. If you can process this internally, the external drama that you could potentially experience will be greatly diminished, okay? Something is trying to stop me from giving you your message. Do you feel that, Annie? It's not attacking me, but it's trying to be disruptive in energy.
Not sure if I know what that is about. And then she says yes.
All right, you might get very tingly. If you guys are sensitive to energy, you might get very tingly and not feel lightheaded, but feel spinny, a little bit spinny, okay? I just cleared the space. So not sure if I know what this is about. It's an internal thing. I don't think it has anything to do with what's going on outside. So maybe it's just starting because remember, I was saying at the beginning, it's like you're taking something out of context. So it may be a case of really soon, or maybe it just happened, which I think it might be more of really soon versus just happened, because you said you're not sure what this is about. You would know. You're very observant, and you would know. So it might be a case of whatever you haven't been subconsciously, you haven't been allowing it to fully rise and enter your full awareness. Someone is going to be brought to you to trigger that, to trigger the awareness of that, I don't know, circumstance, mindset, whatever it is. I'm not being shown what it is, but you're going to have to connect the dots for yourself. Okay. You're going to have to dive deep into your heart's oceans and connect the dots for yourself. Ooh, this is a beautiful, very deep message. You are a star of the heavens as well as the earth, because I'm being told to focus on the star. So the starfish, I guess this is representative of your progress. Starfish are capable of moving, but they don't move very quickly. Okay. So don't get impatient with whatever this process is that you're being asked to go through. This is going to be something that it's like watching water boil. You know, you won't notice the starfish is moving until it's made a significant amount of progress and you turn back and look. So that's kind of going to be how you're progressing through this. It's not going to be an immediately noticeable thing. Okay. So be patient with that. Is there anything else? This is deep. It ties into the message that I got from here. If you are a star, both of the heavens and of the earth, so the starfish in the water, you're about to get some major higher level coding coming in. This is what you're being prepared for. I was told to look at the bottom. It's a card for friction, and it's upside down. So it's really like the way you see things, you have to understand it's actually upside down. Like, you know how the eye works? It flips it so that you can see. And it's like that. You have to kind of allow yourself to flip things around. A friend told me the other day that she saw stars around me, silver stars. Interesting, because the energy that I see around you is now like a platinum champagne mix. So you're rising in frequency. That's going even higher. All right. Let me see. You also had an activation. Let me see. Have you been feeling draconian presence in your field lately?
So perhaps I have indulged in a lot of information with me.
Ooh. That might be what the context card is about. So one of the things that draconians do, if you're a very intellectual individual where you're very easily stimulated and overloaded by like higher levels of esoterica, draconian will use that as an entry point. Do I necessarily think you've been breached? I don't think so. But I definitely think that's probably why you ended up choosing the activations that you chose. All right, I'm gonna get started, okay? Can you turn off the fan?
Yeah.
I can't take the sound and the feel of it. It makes my hair hurt. I know you guys think hair can't hurt, but it can. I tell you, I promise you. Yes, that was the only act speaking to me. Ah, that might be it then. That might be it. Let me just get a you guys, after I finish with Annie, we're gonna hold on. Breathe. Mercy. How do you feel?
She said her left arm feels funny.
Breathe. Does the funny feeling go all the way back to your shoulder blade?
No, elbow.
Okay. So the starting point is the left shoulder blade, and it goes down the back, and it kind of curves in and goes towards your palm. That's a lot of energy burns. So whatever information you were pulling into your left palm, it was burning. I think it did have to do with the draconian. Whatever it was, it didn't get a chance to do whatever it was trying to do. I didn't detect any breaching in your field itself. I did detect coding though. Has someone else done energy work on you? It doesn't seem like someone else has. I'm just looking at your low back. Has anyone else ever worked on your Kundalini? Because it's around the low back area. Maybe, I want to say like 2 years ago. Womb healing. I didn't detect anything with the womb. Did they perform it, or you guys just did a ceremony together? Yeah, I see it.
She performed it.
You performed. She did herself.
I know she performed it.
Well, good news. None of whatever she did entered your actual field. I don't detect any kind of energetic changes in your field. I detected when you did it to yourself, but there's no change from the last time. I mean, there's healing, but I'm talking about change as in someone else worked on your. I don't know if I've ever told you this, Annie. You're Blu-ray, and it takes basically another higher level Blu-ray to be able to send energy into your field, whether it's their energy, someone else's energy, source energy. It takes another Blu-ray. I don't think they're Blu-ray, at least not to the level that you're at. And so their work didn't even enter your field. There's no trace of any other energy, only yours. So that's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing. So the way I work on your field, what do you mean? If she was trying to do energy work on you,
she says, no, I don't let you do that type of work on me.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't sense any of that type of work on you at all, like at all. So if she was trying to send energy, nothing went in. So that's actually a good thing, because that kind of serves as confirmation for you. Without your permission, and sometimes even with your permission, nothing's allowed into your field. Okay. So I think what's going on, and this is kind of for everyone to know, I think draconian deactivation work is because there is something that is elevated with draconian energy, draconian activity. And so usually my my expedites that are chosen for the weekend, those have very much to do with whatever's going on with energetic shifting things. Those are things that I'm told by my higher self I should offer for the weekend. So like with what you were saying, Annie, the whole really learning things, like really researching and reading, especially with esoterica, we have to be mindful of why we're being led to do that. For some of us, it's because this is information that we need. You know, our higher self is bringing us to it. For others of us, it could just be curiosity. And yet for others, it might be that it's very hard to breach you and information is kind of being used to bait you. That's one of the ways that I can get breached, baiting me with information. That's why I'm like, I don't care. I don't know and I don't care. If I need to know that, I will be given the information. I don't need to do all of that because I get really, is exactly the truth. I get really involved in something. Like it starts with me wanting to find out a truth, a deeper truth about something. And then next for me, I get fixated. You have to be careful about becoming too fixated on information. If you do become fixated, you have to ask your higher self to give you guidance on whether or not this fixation is something that's serving you or if it's something that's being used to bait you. Okay. And, you know, I mean, you're totally fine. I don't think anything can, it would be very hard for something to get into your field. It would have to be an extremely high ranking, very skilled type of parasitic thing. So I'm not too worried. I think if something like that did try, you are sensitive enough to notice it. So I'm not too worried. I have done the expedites, and just make sure if you get curious and you want to learn more about something, that's fine. But ask your higher self to make sure to let you know if that is becoming a fixation that's unhealthy. Okay. All right. Rebecca. I love you, Becky. You're welcome, Annie. You're welcome. Yeah, I really get into information too. Before I realized that it was, for some instances, it was being used to bait me, I would go for days at a time, literally. I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't stop. I would just be like focused. Do I keep freezing there? Am I better now? Let me see. The love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of data. Let's get you these cards. Yeah. If anything, if it gets worse, I'll have to restart the live and I'll go directly off of my phone. That might help. No, Erin, I haven't called you yet. All right, Becca, let's see what your higher self wants to give you. What info? All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, this is some intertwining going on. Intertwining. Card number 46, Grand Trine Blessings. Everything was beautiful and nothing hurt. A grand trine is when three planets aspect each other. and that creates an equilateral triangle. That's a very solid base, a very solid foundation. When this card pops up, be assured you're entering into a time of easy flow. Many of the impediments you are experiencing are being lifted. This speaks of a period of harmony and ease that may inspire you to take the path of least resistance. So, I mean, you I think whatever struggles you're having with your offspring, it might you might find a decrease in the arguing, okay, in the struggle. Card number 35, 11th house, friends. This is about allowing yourself to receive the support, encouragement, and help that you're needing. You've been going a little too hard on yourself, okay? You are needing a break. You really, really are. You watch Isaiah regularly, right? You babysit him regularly. It's seeming like you might need a short break from that. Yeah, because he's a very high energy, blah, blah, blah. He's a very high energy individual. So I think it's overloading you. He can reach extremely high frequencies, and that can be very, very overwhelming for someone who is not calibrated for that level of frequency. And it's hard to get that high where his resting point is. It's hard. So it can be very draining for you. And it's not to say that he's a bad child or too much or anything like that. Energy-wise, I think you can handle him with just babysitting, but you add in his level of frequency, because he's such a special little person, that gets overwhelming for your energetic bodies. So card number 41, North Node, life's purpose. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. The North Node points out the best areas for us to direct our talents and our wills. Don't fight with him. Don't argue with him. Has he started arguing with you? Has he entered that toddler phase yet? Where everything is a power struggle? I think your path and his path are very intertwined. I didn't realize it was him. But the moment I saw this, I was like, well, you're very intertwined with someone. Let me guess, he won? Did he win? Did it get to the point where you were like, just be quiet? All the reasoning was gone. You were not going to win it through reasoning. Okay, all seriousness, you can't allow him to do that. You can't participate in it, because he will win every time. I'm serious. He will win every time. And you run the risk of him becoming too fond of experiencing that elevated power, because it's a power struggle between the two of you. He's trying to figure out his place in his co-created reality. So the moment he starts, you have to be something like, I know what you're doing. We're not doing that right now. You can do that on your own. Let me know when you're finished. Just like that. Like, no, I'm not participating in that. No. And don't let him see you get bothered by it, because he's extremely, extremely smart. You've been getting stricter on him. That's where it's coming from. That's where it's coming from. He's mirroring your need, because he's a very free-spirited child, right? And so as you feel more overwhelmed by his like rambunctiousness and higher levels of energy, naturally you're going to feel like, okay, I need to become more strict. And it's not that it should be a free-for-all. It's that you should be less of like an authoritarian. What am I trying to say? You can't allow him to feel like you are just dictating what he needs to do. And some people would be like, well, she's the adult. Okay, you obviously don't understand new children, because new children don't give a shit if you're the adult. If you're going to initiate that type of, you're going to do what I say because I said so, they're going to do that and they're going to win. They're going to win. The reason why it's so much easier for me to parent my children, because all of my children are new children. The way I communicate, I don't say, do this, you have to do this. I say, hey, I really need you to help out and do your part. And this is your part. Okay. We're a family unit. We have to work together. That's not really an option. I help you, you help me. No one's indebted to anyone. This is a family unit. We take care of each other. These are your responsibilities. So if you can find a way to communicate what you need him to do, without telling him like you have to do it because I told you, then it'll shift his focus onto something else. But if you continue with just the getting stricter with him, that's not going to end well. It's not going to end well, because he's so intelligent and he can read energy. These kids can read energy. Like, I can fake it really, really well, like I'm not having a bad day. But as soon as one of my kids feels me enter the room, and sometimes I don't even have to enter the room, they'll come into the room I'm in and be like, Mommy, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. And they're like, well, you can tell me whatever, okay? You need a hug? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. They're like, I'll just give you a hug. You need one. So they know, these kids know. They know way more than we give them credit for. So if he senses that you feel as though he's taking over, he will dominate you. He will absolutely dominate you. Okay. So I'm sorry, Becca, but that's kind of how these new kids are. But if you reason and make it like, I value how you feel. I want you to feel heard. I want you to feel seen. I also need you to do that for me. And they're very, very big on, why are you going to tell me to do something that you don't do? Why does this apply to me and it doesn't apply to you? So when I talk to my kids, I don't even say you. I say, we need to go brush our teeth. We need to go to bed. We need to help each other. So just some things to consider. But that's what the cards are picking up on. He has a very solid foundation. He has a very, very solid foundation from which to attack you. He's not a bad kid. You know that. I'm sure you know that. He's not a bad kid. He's not a misbehavior. But he is definitely testing. He's curious how far he can take this, and he's just getting started. So don't let him get too far. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and scan you. And he would do this with any adult. He would do this with any adult. It's not that you're failing in some way. As a matter of fact, you have a heightened level of patience for him. And that kind of puts you much higher on his pecking order than pretty much everyone else. Just so you know, you're a very, very special person to him. Very, very, very special. Such a connection. 100% at 5:55. Love it. So let's get started with your. he loves Deb too. I can tell that. But you're something extra special for him. So let me see. Okay, general. Let's do that. Okay. You ready, Becca? All right. So just breathe very deep and very slow. I see a lot of really bright light coming through in your high heart area. This is higher levels of activation that's being primed. Have you been having a headache in the back of your head? Has that been, I mean, and it wouldn't be something ridiculously painful. It would be just, somewhat uncomfortable or annoying. something's been attacking the back of your head. There's a lot of blunt force trauma. Your shield is like dented in, like in certain areas in the back of your head. It looks like at one point there was some shattering. Your higher self has corrected that. Can you take the bell away from the cat?
Yeah. That's
the cat, if you can hear that. He just loves that bell. You're also getting some inflammation in your belly area. Have you been having a hard time or somewhat of a struggle with digestion? You're reactive to the food. It is the food. I think you might be reactive to corn. Have you been eating a lot of corn products? Oh, is it sugar? That was going to be my next question. Watermelon is really, really good for the belly. I'm sure you know that because you mentioned watermelon. Really, really good to detox and help with cellular turnover in the lining of your intestine. That's where I see the swelling, okay? But I don't want to just volunteer. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought I closed the window. I don't want to just volunteer your sister, but I'm volunteering your sister to scan you and do some corrective energy work. Deb she earned a certificate. She knows how to use Blu-ray energy. Ask her. Ask her to do that for you. Okay, Becca. Let's Erica Martel. Erica, are you here? Deb, I was saying that I didn't want to just volunteer you, but I was volunteering you since you do have a certificate in Blu-ray energy. So you're going to need to be scanning Becca and doing the corrective work. Hey, Erica. Do you have your item? And it can be a piece of your jewelry or it can be a crystal, whatever you want to choose for yourself, Erica. Sorry, Deb, I volunteered you. Hold it in your hand, either like this or like this, whatever works best for you. And you can have it in your lap. So let's see. Let me just. Okay, I got all of them. Breathe deep and slow. I feel like we should have music.
In the background?
Yeah. Instead of just silence and footsteps and crazy cat sounds. I'm just getting a song.
Silence.
Okay. Breathe very deep and very slow, okay? All right. How do your hands feel? Wait.
The video looked like it was melting. Looked crazy.
How crazy?
It looked like you were going down. It's just like it'd be nice to have dedicated Wi-Fi though.
When are they coming? When are they coming?
The 5th.
Do you hold your item, quietly just allow yourself to experience it, and see if you can feel like a pulsating in your hands, like it has a pulse. I'm so hot and then I'm so cold. I'm sorry. I'm having issues.
She said yes.
Awesome. So your crystal is encoded. It is encrypted specifically for your personal frequency signature. Even if you lose it, even if someone tries to take it, whatever it is, when it's no longer in your possession, it's not going to be able to be used by anyone else. It's strictly just for you. All right? Okay. Okay. Elizabeth, no, I'm sorry. Hold on. I heard let joy settle down, that you found a girl. All right. Nicole Plant. And your
Yes, thank you. Does that include for herself as well?
for what?
For Erica.
It's all of the programs that you selected.
Nicole Plant is
Okay. Do, 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 do. All right, Nicole. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best. Oh wait. Here we go. Ah, I love this song. All right. Breathe very deep and very slow. How do you feel? I did the right thing. Please tell me I did the right thing. Huh?
Says feeling good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Nicole. Stephanie Murdoch. Ooh, girlfriend. All right.
He said,
This is a very high level. High level. Oh, what? You saw a dragon Friday night and thought it was made of crystal? Like a vision of it? Or an actual statue. That's pretty cool. All right. Breathe very deep and very slow. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Secure is that you betray me. All right. How do you feel? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I heard the dragon. I feel like crying.
What?
She heard the dragon and she feels like crying.
Aww. You do actually have a crystal dragon. This priming of your field just makes it a lot easier for you to speak to your actual dragon. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite dragon. Oh, 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 oh. Beautiful. I just want you to know. Oh, wait. Sorry. Moon chiclet. Moon chicken, moon chicken, moon chicken, moon chicken. Is she here?
She hasn't replied yet.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. All right, maybe she's not here right now. Don't forget me, oh babe. I remember you say, all right, Pookieva, Pookie NVA. Hey, Unified Astrologies. Ooh, mic drop. Whoa. Your fruit is dropping mics. Thank you so much, Unified Astrology. All right, Pukinva's here. Hey, girl, hey. Let's do this, girlfriend. Let's do this. So, it might be a good idea for you to go ahead. Do you have some juice or fruit? Not fruit, juice or a snack? Something with some sugar in it? Or you're near a kitchen, right? And another one bites the dust. Oh, why can I not come in love? Do, 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 do. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's good. Where is it? I just want to sweet. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Breathe, okay? One, two, three, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. I'm just charging, okay? Mm-hmm. You might get a little nauseous. You might get dizzy. Breathe. I'm going to raise your frequency, okay? I'm going to take you out of this time-space matrix. You might feel as though you're in an aircraft climbing altitude very quickly. Breathe. Initiating climb. Exiting matrix. 73. 110. 185. 215. Free fall. Anchoring. I love that song. How do you feel? I just want you close. Oh, I have a lot of tingly energy. Okay. Any dizziness?
Great. Some ear pressure, but it's resolving.
Right, I saw that. Who? Bukinva?
Yeah.
Oh, oh no. Are you okay? She's like, some air pressure, it's resolving. Oh, I didn't hear you. Are you dizzy? Do you feel any kind of dizziness? Okay. Wait, what? No.
She says, I'm good.
She said I'm good?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Girl, you got me all worried. Okay. Moon Chicklet, are you here?
Face flushed.
My face flashed?
No, face flushed.
Oh, your face is flashed.
When Chicky's here.
All right. The Chickster is here.
Word up.
I like the way you work it. No diggity. I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I'm about to bag it up. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Okay, I got them all. I've seen them all. All right, Chicken is here. Hey, hey yo, hey yo. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I'm about to bag it up. Oh, wait, this. No. All right, breathe. Chicky, breathe. I'm told to do all of your expedites without moving my hands. Your higher self would like elevated privacy. Breathe. You might feel a little nauseous. You might get really hot. How do you feel?
Says I'm good. That was intense.
Yeah, no, that was seriously intense, girl. It's like, that's all I gotta say. Your higher self said not to say anything else. You're okay though? Got me all itchy and stuff. Just... All right. Okay. All right. She's okay. She's okay. Miss Melissa. Melissa Bernard, are you here? Miss Melissa. Okay. Well, okay. Is she here? Now, your higher self wants privacy for a reason. Definitely not being extra, being just enough. Just enough. What is this thing with like my itchy nose? What is this about? Oh my God. You guys. Okay, I don't think she's here right now. Let's go back. Let's go back. Catherine. Oracle Love. Oh, sweet, can you see by the dawn's early light? Miss Catherine, Oracle Love, are you here?
Oh, she wanted a timestamp.
Oh, she wanted a time. Well, that would be good if you told me. You're welcome, Chicky. So let's clock it in at 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 45 seconds. Hi, Catherine. Oh, no, I don't need that. We're clocking you in, and you have, okay. So I'm going to do your reading first, and then I am going to do your energy work. Thought I found my way back home. Go into the places I know. Ooh, girlfriend. All of this internal struggle you have been experiencing, you have to allow yourself to flow with it at this point, okay? You have a lot of these preconceived notions of how you're failing because you're going through cycles of elevated ascension. You excel at ascension when that ascension is a very viscerally felt type of struggle. And that's why you ascend the way you do. It's not because you're failing. It's not because of any of the things that you're thinking negatively about yourself. Okay? You have to believe in yourself. Card number 4, believe. You need to begin practicing more self-love and self-acceptance. That's one of the hardest lessons for you in this life. And so it's okay for you to have moments where you feel like you've flubbed and you feel like you've somehow fallen from grace, but you really haven't. You really, really haven't. So you have to believe in yourself, believe in your ability to rise. Card number 29, shine. You have to allow the truth of who you are to shine at this point. You hide so much of who you are because you're so ashamed of, well, if people knew my history, they would think horribly of me. You know what? Those are the same people who think horribly of anyone who doesn't suit their need. So who cares what they think anyways? All right. Allow yourself to shine. And card number 13, free spirit. You're a very free spirit. You can't conform. That's just not who you are. Attempting to force yourself to conform is really, really just choking out your spirit. It is. And that's where most of your struggle comes from, this need to conform. That's a very, very common Blu-ray type of struggle. You already know your Blu-ray, but it's a very common one. And so you have to stop basing your sense of satisfaction, wish fulfillment, and worth. You have to stop basing it on other people's perceptions, because really you weren't here to be understood. That's not why you came into this life. That was never the point. So if you're going to continue to seek to be understood by people who don't have the ability to understand you, you're going to continue to struggle. You're going to continue to beat yourself up. You're going to continue to have a hard time accepting who you are. You weren't meant to, you weren't meant to fit in. Okay? That's what your higher self wants you to know right now. All right, let's see. Ooh. Here we go. A big mistake. All right. So make sure you stay seated for a little bit longer when you're watching this. And you can expect some pretty intense detox, okay? It ties into what was given to the information that was given to you in your reading. There's a lot of blockage starting to form. And this is all because of your perception of your worth, who you are, how you are seen by other people, okay? That's definitely something you need to focus on. So I hope this helps. Bye, Catherine. All right, let's see. Wait, what? Shelby Kid. Shelby. Ooh, hi, Ayana W. I think that's.
Shelby's here.
Hey, girl, hey. That's it. I said that so ugly. It's okay. All right. Let me see what cards to use. What cards to use? What cards to use? What is it? Oh, what it is, yeah. What's that? All right, Shelby. Is there anything in particular that you want the cards to focus on? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just let your higher self talk.
She said nothing particular.
All right, all right, all right. Birds in the sky, you know how I feel. You know how I feel. New day, it's a new dawn. Ooh. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed, when Jesus washed. Okay, card number 22. Honor your mystical creative force. So right now, Shelby, you are going through a process that's going to really help you to elevate your understanding of your life, things that you've lived through, and the things that are about to happen. Oh shit, that carries with it the gravity of something. What the hell is about to happen? Okay. Card number 17, commune with source. Okay, I don't like these cards right now. I don't like these cards right now. I gotta pick a different. See, that's what happens when I be trying to bring Jesus up in my readings. Gotta leave Jesus out of your readings, girlfriend. I'm just talking to myself. Okay, what the hell was that about? Okay, the energy off those cards were not something that I like. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Emmie washed, when Emmie washed, when Emmie washed all my bullshit away. Oh, happy day. So, okay. I don't think that has to do with romance. I think that has to do with you. So here you go. You're starting anew, okay? Shit. Shelby, I have information that I don't know if it's accurate. I will be the first to say that. It could be a Does your ex drive? Does he drive a pickup truck? Are you dating someone that drives a pickup truck? A white pickup truck? Or do you know anyone that drives a white pickup truck? Ford. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy. Is it a male? Okay. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this message is. Again, take this with a grain of salt. It might be total bullshit, okay? I fucking hate these kind of messages. Car accident, pretty serious injury. Car accident, head trauma, nighttime. White truck. I don't know what it means, okay? If whoever drives the white truck is someone who texts while they drive, doesn't really pay attention, you need to let them know, okay? That's why I didn't like that deck, because it's just like, what the fuck? So I think that's a separate message from this. This one is all about you. That one is, I don't know what the fuck that's about. So Ace of Cups, security, helping hand. You're going to get to a point in your journey where you no longer need a helping hand. It doesn't need to be a third party type thing. And this is not romance. This is about probably family, where there's others that need to be involved when you struggle through things. And it's not that you're being encouraged to be secretive or to hide when you need help. It's about letting you know that you're going to be able to do things on your own for yourself very, very soon. Okay. It's already headed that way. You're getting to a point where you are releasing old toxic cycles. And as soon as you're completely finished releasing that, which you're very close to the end of it, you're going to enter a phase of Four of Wands, happy home, possible country setting. But do you have 4 kids? Here's a couple and here's 4. Yeah, 4. You have 3 kids, right? Are you dating someone? I'm all up in your business. Oh my God. You don't have to answer any of those. 2. Is she dating so? No dating?
No dating.
I wouldn't be surprised if you meet someone. If you meet someone within the next 3 weeks, you might have twins. Just so you know. Just so you know. So Shelby, there's, see, okay. This is how I put it back into the deck. I don't like to, because I have a weird thing. So that's what I do. But if you look, it's Hermit in reverse. No longer isolating. You're no longer needing to have time to yourself to rediscover your, whatever it is you're needing to rediscover. You're going to be meeting someone. So unless you want twins, just keep that in mind. Potentiality for twins. Oh, final card for you. Card number 28, sacrifice. What can you let go of? Be careful to not let go of yourself if you do meet someone, okay? Be careful not to lose yourself and other people's toxicity. You are done with that cycle. I don't know what that means, but I was told in that way, like a very firm, you are done with that cycle. Do not lose yourself in someone else's toxicity. So I don't know if that's old cycles that you used to have in relationships or dating or whatever, but that's done. Okay, that's done. Make sure. All right. I hope that helped, Shelby. I know it kind of was a weird reading considering the whole thing, but I hope it helps. Did you close the link yet?
No.
Oh my God. I'm closing it right now. I'm going to beat you to it.
Sure.
There you go. Yep, I'm done. Oh! Why are the two of us so competitive with each other? It's just amazing. I am. Let me go back. Aaron Dowling. Aaron Dowling. Are you here, Aaron? You're welcome, Shelby. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Daddy watched. When Daddy watched. Wash the dishes away. Hey, Aaron, let's go back to what you got. So what you got? Okay, clairvoyant. Oh, okay. Let's wait. Hold on. So you got 2 clairvoyant readings? Oh, God. Yeah. Aaron, did you got 2 card readings? Okay. Just making sure. All righty. All right, Aaron, what level, all seriousness, what level of truthfulness are you wanting me to use for you today? I mean, I would never lie to you, but I know there are varying degrees of truthfulness that people are willing to accept. Did she write the level of truthfulness?
Just says yes.
At the
moment.
Would you mind making me a coffee?
Yeah.
Would you mind making me a coffee?
Sure.
Could you use your little buddy to stir it? That'll burn you. Aaron, what level of honesty do you want? The highest truth? Okay. Okay, and you're a guy. I'm sorry. I assumed you were like my girlfriend. Hey, girl. I'm sorry, Aaron. Okay, so your first reading, as soon as I read the question, your higher self, without even going for the cards, your higher self has a very, very specific message, okay? Very specific message. Leave her alone. I know that's going to be very hard for you to hear, to take in, but you are creating a lot of toxicity within yourself, not letting it go. All right? I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you're obsessive. I don't think any of that. I think what's happened is you weren't given the kind of closure that you're needing. It's hard for you to process what's going on without having the kind of answers that you're looking for. But here's the thing. The answers that you're looking for, it's not in alignment with what's actually going on. Right now, you're hurting so much that it's hard for you to see what's actually going on. And the more you try and work towards a specific type of outcome, And again, I think you're trying to do something that you truly believe is the best thing. And it's not that, again, I don't think you're being obsessive. I don't think you're being stalkerish. I don't think you are just pure toxicity. I don't think that at all. If that was the case, I would absolutely tell you. I think your hurt is so profound that you're not able to move beyond but we had a plan. But this was not the plan. We had a plan. And it's something that you're going to need time to process. And the more you try and talk to her, the more she will shut you out. The more she will convince herself that you are crazy, that you are someone who's obsessed. And I don't think you're obsessed. I know obsessive energy. You have very, very deep sadness echoing through your entire auric field. Because what happened was you lost yourself in this relationship. You allowed yourself to free fall into a nothingness. And free falling into a nothingness isn't necessarily bad as long as you're anchored into something, anchored into a point of reference. You didn't anchor yourself. You completely just free fell into it. And so now you don't know what's up, what's down, what's left, what's right. You're all turned around and it's nothing but darkness. And so I can totally understand why it's hard for you to move forward, why it's hard for you to let go, why it's hard for you to process, because you don't know what's going on. You don't understand. So long as you continue to try and force yourself to understand something you're not ready to understand, you will confuse yourself more. You will continue to amplify your hurt. You have to allow it to quiet down for a little bit. This is something that totally destroyed you. It did. And I know you have no shame in admitting that this person that you love had this much power over you, that you gifted them with this much power over you. You don't have any sort of pride when it comes to that. But you also refuse to allow yourself to be flexible enough to kind of navigate through this very, very difficult phase of your life. And that's all this is, though. This is a phase. This is something you are not going to understand until you allow yourself to actually accept her decision. Her decision is to walk away. If you can let her walk away, who knows, you might be able to be friends down the line. Not right now. Because let's be honest, if you want to keep in contact because you want to at least be friends, that's a lie. Okay? You want to at least be friends so you can keep tabs on whether or not she's moved on and replaced you. And you want to stay friends so that you can hopefully, convince her to love you in that way again. And she's not going to. I have to be honest with you. She has walked away. She's one of those women where once she decides, she's sticking to it. And so whatever happened, there's no point in it's your fault, it's her fault. There's no point in that. You just have to be able to, just for your own closure, send her one final message. I understand now. I understand enough to know I have to let you walk away. And I hope someday far in the future, we can kind of reconnect and pick up as friends. If you really want to be friends with her, which that's going to hurt you. That's going to hurt you a lot. Okay? I don't think you can ever be her friend. And I could be wrong. But I don't think you can ever be her friend because whenever you're around her, you only want one thing, which is a lifelong partnership, a lifelong commitment. She's not going to give that to you. Right now, that's what her mindset is at. No, absolute no. He's going crazy. I cannot believe he's acting this way. And honestly, you can't blame her either. Just like she can't blame you for having a hard time processing your pain, you can't blame her either, okay? Yeah, you can't be friends with her. You can't. You have a hard time keeping that line between friendship and a romantic wanting is not going to work. And you kind of have to let her go. She's not coming back. There's not even a shred of maybe if I just let her, you know, have her space and she cannot be so pissed at me. It's not that she's pissed that she left. It's not that. You guys grew apart. You grew apart. I don't know if it's my place to be saying whether she was seeing someone else or not. I'm getting this feeling like there's a part of you that wants me to tell you that she was seeing someone else and that's why she left, because some other person totally like manipulated her mind. I don't think that happened. I don't think anyone manipulated her mind, whether she was seeing someone or not. I don't know. I'm not going to check into that. But I don't believe her to have been manipulated, and that's why the relationship failed. You two are very different people. Sometimes very different people can make it work, and sometimes they can't. In this case, it didn't work. And it's not someone else. Okay? I'm not going to allow you to take what I'm reading as a way for you to continue perpetuating this cycle of pain for yourself, where you're hoping that I tell you that she cheated because now you could be like, oh, because it was someone else. Someone convinced her and, you know, turned her against me. And so if I can just convince her, that's not the circumstance. It's not. And you're going to need time. You're going to continue with the cycle for a bit longer. Okay? Because that's what you need. That's what you need in order to process. You need to be able to still cling on to these thoughts and these feelings. And that's fine. For you, that's how you cope. And you need to give yourself permission to cope in that way, but you do not contact her. Do not contact her. Because to be honest, I don't know if you've showed up at her work or at her home or places where you know she's going to be. I don't think you're crazy, but I do think that she's preparing to file a restraining order. So let her move on, okay? Allow yourself to hurt for however long you feel you need to hurt. Hopefully it's not too long, okay? But you're going to be going through this a bit longer with her. Your thoughts of her, not her actually, okay? I'm going to prepare the cards for a general reading for you. Does she think you have? Does she think that you've been watching her and stuff? And I don't think you're a bad guy at all. I really, really don't. I can feel your pain so deeply. So, so deeply. Okay. All right. So here goes. Clarity. You won't get that clarity until you quiet that conversation you're having with yourself in your head, okay? Your higher self is trying to guide you through this, and your conscious mind, your human mind, is trying to negate it. There's a lot of disharmonic stuff going on within you, understandably so, okay? Understandably so. You also got the expectation card. It's your expectations that are hurting you the most. And it's okay. This is going to be a process for you to recalibrate what your expectation is. You're going through a transformation. The buffalo is an indication you can't avoid this. You have to face it head on. Not face her head on, but face yourself and your thoughts head on, okay? You have to begin, that's going to be hard to do though. It's like you have to separate yourself and allow yourself to have a conversation in your mind where it's like you are watching your friend go through this. What would you tell your friend if they were going through what you're going through? How would you console them? And that's the kind of conversation you need to have within yourself at this point, figuring out how to console yourself. Do you have people that you can talk to help you process this? Because I know how guys are. Guys don't talk to anybody. They keep it all within themselves. And I think that's probably the most difficult part. Oh, good, good. Is he helping you to see? Gosh, maybe not good. Because if you guys are going through the same thing and you both don't have clarity, oh, well, shit. That's what this is. I think that's what this is. There might be a possibility that the two of you are mirroring each other's struggle with coping, okay? So I'm not saying that's exactly what's going on, but there's a possibility of that. That's what this card might be talking about. Oh, good, you were in therapy for a bit. I hope that helped. I hope that helped. It sounds like, you have a really good idea of what you need to do to really support yourself in this time. And honestly, I think it's just going to take time. I really do. But I think you're going to get to a point where you feel very empowered, having survived such a difficult period in your life. You're going to feel very, very empowered. And this, for you, this is a beautiful card. This is a very, very beautiful card. Hey, I'm sorry. I know this is private, and if it's something you don't want to discuss in a live stream, perfectly okay. Just let me know that's too much. Nope. Or whatever you need to tell me to make me stop. I just got this thing about it's a repeating cycle that was learned from childhood. And you don't have to give details, but do you see any type of mirroring between the relationship that you are now trying to sort through by yourself and how your brother's going through it too, with something that went on with your parents' relationship? And I mean, you don't even have to say yes or no to that, but that's something that your higher self is bringing forward, something to possibly consider. Wow. Sit with that for a little bit, okay?
Yes.
She's playing by herself. She's throwing stuff around. Where's the cards? Oh, here. Okay. Yeah, I hope this helps you, Erin. I really hope this helps you. Wait, did you share a detail in a previous live where you paid for the remodeling of the ex's basement or something? Was that you? Or was that someone else? Ah, shit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You'll get through this, okay? You'll get through this. I know you will. It's just the level of things that seem so unfair for you is a lot. A lot has been stacked up. But at the same time, your higher self is very, very adamant. I don't allow you to, that I don't leave statements in such a way where it empowers your feeling of victimhood, okay? You have to take accountability. You knew already there were things that were off about the relationship, and that was kind of your way to try and bridge that gap that was forming. Somewhere deep inside you already had an idea. And what's fucked up, and this is fucked up, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing, and she accepted it because she just didn't give a fuck no more. So it's not fair, but it's definitely a very good lesson learned, okay? Try and see all of the things that hurt you the most as lessons that she helped to teach you. And hopefully that can get you through this period a lot faster. But it's not going to be fast. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to process this for quite some time, okay? Be patient with yourself. Right. I know, and that's the thing. You don't want anything bad to happen to her. I don't sense that from you at all. I don't sense that you're a stalker. I would legit tell you, like, look, bro, you're fucking stalking. I would tell you, I don't sense that from you at all. I sense the deep fractures that were left at the sense of betrayal that was created by the way she exited. You'll get through it. You will. Okay? And no, any ladies that want to be, I'm not gonna pimp you off. All right, let me just. Oh wait, whoa, wait, what? Hold on, I'm confused. Did you hear that? I was trying to pimp him out. Oh. Okay, let me just mark that. Melissa Bernard, are you here? I know, I would totally pimp you out. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I should not be interfering. She's here. Okay. Let us say. All right. Let's get some cards. Oh, girl. Okay, girl. The Asians are coming out to talk some caca. Whoa. Hey, Daddy, she is like eating wood.
Ooh.
Who else? Your eldest daughter. She's really getting into it. She's curling her lips around it. Shiva! Sorry, guys. She eating something. Okay, here we go. Anyways. All right, here goes. Oh, okay, one more shuffle. Totally didn't work. So, one more shuffle. Fuck, I can't shuffle. That's good enough. Let's see. These some shit talking ass cards. I got you, girl. Don't worry. Let's see what this means. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I might have to burn the higher self, the cards, and the whole damn show. I'm joking. You got the devil card. Subordination, ravage, bondage, malevolence, subservience, downfall, weird experience, bad outside influence or advice, black magic. Four of Cups, weariness, aversion, disgust, disappointment, bitter experience, stationary period in life. This is bullshit. What's your take? What's your take? And then we got what? Queen of Swords in reverse, narrow-mindedness, maliciousness, deceitfulness, vengefulness, a treacherous enemy, an ill-tempered person. This whole thing is bullshit. 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 I'm telling you, bullshit. No, that's not the reading. It doesn't even feel right. It feels like utter bullshit. Okay. Wow. Higher self melted. Your higher self, not mine. Let me burn mine. Burn both the bitches. Let's burn them both. Let's burn Michael too. Okay, Michael didn't burn. Michael didn't burn. Can I burn your higher self too, Frey?
Huh?
I'm gonna burn you too, okay?
Burn it.
Guilty by association. So I haven't spoken to my higher self in some time. They both melted. I didn't see Krillin. I didn't see Krillin. Yours and mine both melted. I'm trying to remember the message. Before I burned your higher self, your higher self said that, and it was laughing. You're gonna laugh. You'll get bullshit answers for bullshit questions. So apparently you'll get bullshit answers for bullshit questions. It doesn't want you to ask questions anymore. It wants you to just blindly follow, which totally gave me the motivation to burn the bitch. I did burn it. I think that the main message here, it's not that you shouldn't question. It's that you shouldn't doubt yourself as much as you have in the past. I think what's about to happen is you're about to go through something or shit. It carries with it the implication that I'm going to be fucked over. Not by you. So you're either going to go through something or witness the happening of something that's going to cause you to question the validity of your intuitive hits. And you cannot be, you can question, but you cannot be doubting. Because there's going to come a point very soon where you're going to need to be the one providing information. This better not be about me getting my ass kicked. Because, girl, what is this about? No, I want to know. What is this about? Okay. It's not me or you, girlfriend. It's not me and it's not you. It's someone who you are assisting in beginning their journey. You know who that is? It's someone that you know that you're helping begin their spiritual journey. You're providing encouragement. It's that be careful because it might suck you in. Okay. The latchings want to suck you in. I'm assuming suck you in, suck me in. We all just sucked in. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think I'm part of it. Thank God. I don't think I'm part of it. I think the focus is you, not me, but you. And not thank God on that. But I'll be able to assist if you need. But something you need to be aware of, okay? It's bordering on Trojan. I don't think it's a full-on classic kind of Trojan. I think it's an opportunistic thing where it's not intended. Excuse me. She's eating wood again. It's not originally intended to be a Trojan type of circumstance, but if the opportunity presents itself, then it will become a Trojan circumstance. Yeah, so you're already being given intuitive hits. But I'm sure you're probably like, oh, nah, that's not, nah, couldn't be. Oh, yeah, it could be. It definitely could be. So just make sure on that. And you already know about burning your higher self whenever you need to ensure the integrity. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So the potentiality is there, and you're aware, and that's really all you need to do because you know how to handle it as long as you're made aware of it. So breathe very deep and slow. Just got to get a song. All right. How do you feel?
Good.
She feels good. I feel good. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. Excuse me, sir. You're very distractive. Distractive. Distracted. All right. Okay, girlfriend. Sasha.
The white page, is that supporting this, I wonder?
Supporting what? If you could please specify. I want to make sure I understand.
What I just got.
What?
I just got. That's what she wrote.
Oh, what you just got. It looks like they're beginning to integrate. They're not fully integrated yet. They are two separate codes, so they'll be layered, not fully integrated. Does that make sense? I'm sorry. I thought Frey was talking to me. I didn't realize he was reading your comments. I was like, what? What did you get? Okay, good. Sasha, you're actually next.
Oh.
Boom. Shellac, lack, boom.
I wrote, her name hasn't been called yet.
What?
Her name hasn't been called yet.
She's like literally up right now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. You know what? You're too much. Past life.
A little bit.
You're a little too much fun right now, and I need you to stop. I'm badass at BB guns.
You are.
Sasha, are you ready? I'm gonna take this off. See that? See that? And it's stuck to my shirt. There we go. All right, Sasha. Just breathe very deep and very slow. Just got to figure my life out right now. Is he really shooting BB guns around me? Anyways. So breathe very deep and very slow. All right, how do you feel?
Feel good, relaxed.
You feel relaxed?
No, she wrote. I feel
I
relaxed.
was like,
What a tarnation.
okay. I was gonna say, okay, let's make this about you right now. I'm glad, Saja. Make sure you stay seated for a little bit longer so that you don't get so dizzy that you fall over. Okay? Let's see. Crikey. Miss Chris G. With Miss Chris G here.
She was here.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Sure.
So, okay. All right, see, let me just go back to your other. Was there anything in particular that you wanted me to scan? I saw that one too. Thank you for letting me know. So breathe very deep and very slow. Whoa. Have you been experiencing some odd sensations on your right side? Wait. Your left, my right. Not necessarily anything painful, but just like weird pressures, aches. I say this is weird because all of your left, my right, all along this area, it's like, how would I describe it? It's like if you were laying on the floor on your back and I poured fruit punch and it pooled right along this side. Well, it's weird because that's root chakra energy. That's just kind of starting to coagulate on the left side of your body. I'm trying to see why there's root chakra energy. Your root chakra blew out in the back. Yeah, it goes, and it's not beside you, it's slightly behind you. That's why I say, like, if you were laying on the floor and I poured fruit punch, it would be more towards the back. Your root chakra blew out in the back, bottom back. Do you have pain in your tailbone? What?
She wrote, yes, I understand.
Okay. I think it goes up through, like from the tailbone area, it goes up and starts to pool around the left side. I'm looking at your sacral chakra, and the sacral, it looks atrophied and very dim, and a very like abusive, well, because it's this sense of your womanhood, your value was very routinely attacked. Like you were put down quite a bit, made you feel bad about yourself quite a bit. It could be a romantic relationship, or it can be some kind of, I don't know, patterning with maybe a parent or something. Even your solar plexus, the bottom portion is constricted. It's like it has, it's almost like a metal band, just like crimping the bottom portion. The top looks like an overfilled balloon. It looks like it's about to burst, actually. It might be, it doesn't feel present. It doesn't feel like it's a current relationship or relationship dynamic. But this stuff appears to have been present for some time. Okay. You're about to experience solar plexus blowout. Are you having like not heartburn because that's too high? It would be kind of below where the heart space is, the heart chakra, but it would be kind of centered in that area. Yeah, your chakras are struggling quite a bit. They're struggling. Multiple latchings, left, right here, right here, right here, here, inside the ear, beneath and slightly behind the ear, left tonsil, thyroid, center of the top of your back, across the base of your skull, left temporal lobe, right parietal lobe, basal ganglia, lamina quadrigemina, right adrenal gland, right iliac crest, left hip joint, both sciatic nerve, left and right, with a worsening in the left. Inner portion of the back of your left knee, left groin, right ovary, liver, pancreas. It's quite a few latch points, but they don't seem severe. They don't seem severe. It sounds terrible, but oh, I don't notice the gallbladder. It's kind of like the areas around it. Interesting. Interesting. Usually, if the liver is latched onto, the gallbladder is also very affected. I didn't see any latching on the gallbladder. I'm wondering if maybe the liver is what I know. You don't want it there. But honestly, most people have average amount of latchings that I see in sessions is around 60 to 70. Okay. Most people have latchings. If we're going to be really honest, most people have latchings. Most people don't realize they have latchings. They think that, I'm just having a hard time this week. Oh, I just have bad luck, things like that. And it's okay. It's okay. But I would definitely recommend a parasitic extraction plus DNA activation added on. That would be the most cost effective. And that would address all the issues that I'm seeing. Because with a DNA activation, I always have to do chakra work along with it. It's a part of DNA activations. So it'll take care of your chakras. Okay. So I'm sorry that the finding is kind of yucky, but totally easily fixed. Okay. So I hope that helps. Wait, you had something else too, right? Hold on. Past life trauma play. Oh, interesting. So, Miss Chris, I'll give you one of two options. I can't do it right now. I was about to because I didn't think that a latching would affect that since I'm not infusing energy into your field. I'm told that I'm told that your latching was anticipating me thinking that and is basically waiting to harvest energy from me. So I would need to do an extraction first before I do any other type of energy work for you. So your options are, if you do decide to get a parasitic extraction with me, I can go ahead and perform it at your extraction, or I can just refund it to you if you don't want to get an extraction. So I'll give you time to decide. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Just message my email us, contact@emmieevolving.com when you decide what you want to do. Okay? No rush, no obligation. If you choose not to have a parasitic extraction, I'll just go ahead and refund that. Okay? So let us we'll mark this pending. All right. Laura Hebert. Excuse me. Laura Hebert, are you here? You're welcome, Miss Chris. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. You're all I need. Is she here?
She hasn't replied yet.
Okay.
She was here earlier.
I know. She. I saw her ask a couple times. Mary Spaziani. Mary, are you here? Okay.
She's here.
Mary?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see. Mary, I see your question about work. The answer is yes. I don't know what's going on, but there is definitely something going on. Okay? Did you recently get into a disagreement with someone? It seems like someone at work who is rather catty and petty. Uh-oh.
Yesterday.
Alma's just gonna be one of those two people is a fucking ridiculous ass bitch. Not even joking. Ridiculous ass bitch. The kind of person where if you give them a reason, they will absolutely go to town with that reason to mess with you. Are they close to management? Is one of those two people close to management? Because I get the feeling they've gone to management to say all kind of shit about you, girl. Let me pull some cards. I get a bad feeling. I don't know if I'm just picking up your feeling because I'm confirming what you're suspecting. Let me pull cards, okay? Shit. I don't think they are super duper besties with management, but I think one of them is kind of close, meaning they have no hesitation going to this person in management and making up lies. The management would believe them because they feel like an ass kisser. Yup. This is about to blow up. 8 of Wands, speedy situation coming. Shots fired, girl. Shots fired. Those are not arrows of love. Shots fired. Damn. Did one of those people, one of those two, were they already irritated with you to begin with? Like they're always irritated with you for some unknown reason? Laura has a lag, a big lag. This was the reason they were looking for, to try and get you fired. Up until now, I don't think they could justify it. But now, I'm going to be honest with you, they're trying to get you fired. That's a feeling that I get. And you have made such tremendous progress in your life and your mindset. Something wants to reverse that, okay? Something wants to reverse that. Because I hear double whammy. And your second question for your son, I heard double whammy. So it might be that you're dealing with work and a situation with your son. Hold on.
I was thinking that.
Thinking what? Hold on. Okay. Here's the thing, okay? If you're going to talk to another coworker about what happened and they give you advice, don't take it. Hermit in reverse, incorrect advice, prematurity. So lay low, allow this to unfold before you decide what you're going to do, okay? Obviously, you can't just ignore it and avoid this circumstance because something is brewing. But don't be so quick to be reactive, because I think that's what's going to get you messed up. All right. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, bad luck, broken sequence, outside influence not contemplated. So if you play this right, then it might come off as those two are troublemakers and they're the ones who are going to be in hot water at work. But if you allow yourself to revert to old patterns of being and allow yourself to just become reactive, you're going to lose your job. Don't revert right now. It's okay to have backslides here and there. Right now is not the time to do it, okay? Right now, you have to keep reminding yourself, higher level of consciousness, higher level of consciousness. What would Emmie tell me to do right now? You know what I mean? Something like that. I mean, I don't know. Whatever gets you to pause and really consider, okay, what will happen if I actually say this? What will happen if I actually do this? Is this outcome really what I want? Is this to my benefit? Or am I helping them to get me fired? Okay. Right now, I don't think you're at risk of being fired, but I definitely feel like they're going to make enough of a stink for you to be very closely monitored. So just keep being the hard worker that you are and don't allow them to bait you into any more arguments, okay? They're going to try to again. They're definitely going to try to again. Let me see what's going on with your son. Okay. So see. He's back to old patterns. It's not that bad yet, okay? It's not that bad yet. So 10 of Cups, happiness, good things, party or celebration. He wants to put off this feeling with you, like he's doing everything he's supposed to do. He's celebrating a little too much with friends, if you catch my drift, okay? He's at risk of falling back fully into old patterns, and that will not be good. The moon in reverse, a minor deception recognized before damage is done. Trifling mistakes, overcoming temptation, celebration, temptation. You know where I'm getting, right, Mary? You know what I'm getting at? You know your son. You know how he celebrates. It's not a problem yet. It's not a problem yet, okay? And then you have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. He's not doing the work he's supposed to. It's in reverse. So lack of ambition, vanity, disillusionment, hypocrisy, flattery, intrigue. He's reverting. He's backsliding, where it's kind of like a game of, can I get away with this? And, you know, you have your stuff to deal with. He's grown. He's grown, okay? So you probably just have to have that conversation with him, like, hey, if you mess this up for yourself, don't expect me to go out of my way to do anything to assist in correcting it. You're going to have to correct it fully on your own, completely on your own. And, you know, I have my own things I have to deal with because he's grown. All right. So if he wants to revert to that playing some games with you, you have to make sure you don't participate. Okay. I hope that helps you, Mary. And I really hope things at work are not as bad as it seems energetically. I hope it just calms down, but it does feel like it's been brewing for a while. It does feel like one of them has not liked you for a while and just didn't have any reason to mess with you. They couldn't find a way to do it, and now they kind of do. He doesn't want you to talk to him because he doesn't want you to call him out on what he's doing. His friends are no good. But that's who he chooses to hang out with. So I don't know how you would resolve that, because he's not really, he's at an age where you can't really tell him who he can be friends with and who he can't, unfortunately. But he does need you to talk to him. He needs a little reminder. He needs to have a conversation with you. And this is probably why you're being kept so busy at work with, you know, drama and things like that. Latchings are trying really hard to derail both of you. Mary, you're strong enough to stop both of that, okay? You're strong enough to stop both of that. You're not obligated to do it for your son, but just know you're strong enough to negate for both of you, okay? Let's see. All right, Laura Hebert. Laura Hebert. Okay, Laura, is there something you want me to scan in particular? Oh, let me see. Oh, shit. Okay, right, I just saw it, Mary. Did Laura say what she wants scanned? Okay, since Laura has a delay, Mary, hold your item, your crystal, in your hands like this. Breathe very deep and very slow, okay, Mary? All right. Mary, you might feel pulsing, okay? You might feel pulsing in your forehead, your high heart, and in your hands. All right. So, yes, Laura, I'm going to be scanning your body. Is there any, I'll just do a general scan. All right. Thank you, Mary. All right, Laura. Okay. This part of your head, Laura, it seems like there is something, um, uh, for lack of a better way to describe, it looks like there's something chewing. Do you feel spasming like that in the back of your, where the head starts to curve down? This area right here, your right side, your right, my left.
His whole body.
And then I see what looks like a dense, shadowy energy. It goes from the left almost to your back, across the side, and diagonal across your waist. It encases the liver, the gallbladder, and the bottom part of your stomach, okay? I do see a parasitic pouch in your low belly, latch points in your upper left shoulder, the back of the left side of your neck towards the back, the base of your skull, your right jaw hinge, your right inner ear, your throat, the inside portion of your right arm, the inside portion of the elbow, the nerve that goes down. Root chakra is completely blown out. Sacral is very, very dimly lit and heavily fractured. The bottom portion of your solar plexus is heavily fractured as well. There's a lot of pooling energy below and behind the solar plexus. Whoa. Several harpoons penetrating your heart space. Left diagonal, it goes in between the ribs and up towards the heart, diagonal. Couple on the top left. And one right, and it goes down, slightly diagonal. Your auric shield looks almost non-existent. It's like papery thin, extremely porous, and very misshapen. Crimping of your third eye. Gosh. And then there's a lot of, it's like almost looks like chia seeds. Have you seen swollen chia seeds? It's like all over your auric field. Laura, these are encased crystals of 2M. This is not good. It's all over your auric field. You need a 2M extraction plus core correction. You could feel it. All along here, it looks like just dense like tar. It's attempting to separate you from your higher self. So the good thing is that I'm just trying to discern something. Because typically 2M will infiltrate and merge with chakras. I don't typically see it looking like chia seeds free floating in an auric field. So it seems as though as I was preparing to scan you, it detected me and released your chakras and began free floating in your auric field, like self-contained little capsules. This is why you have so much damage in the chakras. Sure. So I've gone ahead and contained your energy. I'm just going to do a clearing for the whole audience, okay? I don't detect anything had spread beyond your auric field, but I like to do a clearing just to be on the safe side. You can never be too thorough when it comes to 2M, all right? Gosh, I'm sorry, Laura. Please go on the website if you want to book a 2M extraction plus core correction, all right? You can find that on my website. Give me 1 second. All right. Oracle of the Mermaid, I will not be completing your expedited request. Kindly, please don't purchase any more from me, please. And also, I would just like to tell you, Oracle of the Mermaid, don't bother making new profiles to rejoin my live streams. I don't want to be around you. In case I wasn't clear all those other times, I do not want to be around you. I do not want to interact with you. Okay? And I'm going to really need you to respect my space, my boundaries. All right, Wida. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. Wida Ortiz. Wida, are you here? You're welcome, Laura. All right, let's see. Susan R., are you here? Yeah, Laura, I think that's why it would not let you connect. It kept interfering with your devices. Hi, Maria. So, okay, Susan's here. Awesome. So let's just... All right, Susan, breathe very deep and very slow. Oh. All right, how do you feel? All right. Susan, there were a few areas where I had to use elevated frequency. So in those areas, you might feel sore tomorrow, okay? You might feel like you worked out really hard and the muscles will be sore. There should be no bruises, no marks, none of that. Yeah, she feels tingly. Oh, I thought you weren't here. Oops. Wida, are you here? Yeah, I've kind of just I think I'm gonna adopt a policy where I'm just gonna be nice.
You were what?
I'm just gonna be nice. I was gonna say something else, but no, we're not going there. Is Rita here?
Yeah.
Oh, did she comment?
No, she was here earlier.
I know, I had seen her commenting earlier. All right. Laura Reed. Laura Reed. Laura Reed, are you here? By the dawn's early light. Laura Reed or Rita Ortiz, are either of you here? Neither are here? Okay, let's see. So,
Laura Reed is here.
oh, is she? Okay, perfecto. Da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum dum dum. Laura, what would you like me to scan? Is there anything in particular? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, she has a delay too. We all have pain. We all have sorrow. But it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. All right, should I just go ahead and do a general scan?
She's here.
Right.
Body.
Okay. Just breathe very deep and very slow. It's a very bright light along the front of you, down to your waist or your hips, not waist. I don't think this is good light though. It seems like this is being used to affect you. I almost want to say that you might be sensitive to electronics. Are you sensitive to electronics? In particular, like non-ionizing waves, non-ionizing frequency, like Wi-Fi, other devices. This seems like it's affecting you in a negative way, not super duper negative, not life-threatening negative, but it seems like it's definitely affecting your health. Do you live near a 5G tower? God, I don't. It's just a lot of really bright light. And it doesn't feel like good light either. It feels like artificial. It feels like it penetrates to a certain depth into your physical body. It feels like those, what are those light bulbs that are like a long stick? Fluorescent? Is that fluorescent lighting?
I think so.
It feels like that. It does not feel good at all. And it feels like it affects our mental processing. It feels like it affects our mood, the way we interpret conversation.
but not that I know.
For the 5G tower? She's in the woods. Look online, okay? After your scan, look online. They have maps for 5G towers. I live in the middle of nowhere and there's a 5G tower. So, and they've been doing this really stupid thing where they try and camouflage it as a fucking fake ass tree. That shit looks so fake. It's like they put it in costume as a tree. So something is going forward. It's entering from the front. I don't see it coming in from the back, though. That's what's weird to me. I don't know what to make of this. And it's like, I'm looking for latch points. I don't necessarily see latch points, but it's almost like this is something that is being intentionally done to you. I want to say this is environmental because I've seen 5G penetrate in this type of pattern, but it would be all over. So why would it not affect the back? It would surround all of you. Unless this is not 5G and it's an attempt to try and skew the way I interpret the energy. Do you have a problem in your throat? Has your throat been uncomfortable lately? The lower portion of your throat. I see a major anchoring right here. Lower portion of your throat. There are tendrils that go up, up beyond the, it goes up into the soft palate of your mouth, like all the way in the back of your mouth. It penetrates through that and goes all the way up. You feel targeted? I don't know that this is a human being doing this. I don't feel like it's a human being. I don't get like a human being type of identity. It seems energetic. What is she saying no to?
I don't know. You were talking about
No, she has a delay.
Yeah.
So she's saying no to something else. And then also a big anchor, solar plexus. It's like really anchored into the solar plexus.
So they don't speak up as much as I should.
Oh, no to like throat problem, like a throat condition.
Okay.
Good, good. So then that means it hasn't been too long. It hasn't gotten to permeate through into your physical body. So that's a good thing. But it would affect the way, it would influence you not speaking up as much as you should. And that's also like empaths, especially if you're a Pisces, we have a tendency to not do that anyways. So everything kind of plays together. But I see an anchor point right here with tendrils that go all the way up to about this height inside your head. It pokes through the soft palate all the way in the back of your throat. And then again, another anchor in the solar plexus. It's not just in the upper portion of your belly. It's like in the solar plexus, okay? Does your skin feel kind of odd right now? I see it's almost like hedgehog spikes. It comes out and then it gets retracted back in. And then it comes out and then it gets retracted back in. Is that yours? You're hybridized. You're a hybrid. Do you know what that means? You're like starseed. Yeah. Pisces has a tendency to do that already. So I'm kind of feeling like you not speaking up as much as you should is more about the Pisces energy than it is about this. This looks like it's been here for, I want to say maybe about 6 months. 6 months. So if you haven't been able to speak up as much as you should for longer than that, it's probably more your Piscean. But what was the other question that I asked her? Oh, starseed. You're hybridized. So that flaring of they look like spikes. They look like hedgehog spikes. Some are long, some are shorter, but it looks like it comes out of your pores. I'm told that's like a defensive mechanism. I don't know what you're hybridized with. I don't know what that is. A what? I don't know what it is. What? Starseed. All right. I hope that helps you, Laura. I don't think you have to do anything about the spikes, but you should probably sit and think if you want to have that removed or if you feel like this is something you need to still experience. I don't think it's super severe yet. I mean, should you wait till it's super severe? Probably not. But I definitely don't feel overly concerned. I deal with a lot of parasites basically daily when I work. And this is one of the more milder type of latchings. I'm asking your higher self if this is something you can resolve on your own. Okay. So you very much embody the Piscean energy. Just like me, I don't like to make decisions. I'm hungry. What do you want to eat? I don't know. Mm-hmm. So your higher self says to not make any suggestion for you, to tell you to sit with it until you decide for yourself what you want to do. Okay? Hey, sister. Yeah, so it seems like we're probably going through very similar type of things that we're working through. But I think you're okay. I definitely think you're okay. This should be addressed when you're ready. Okay? Wida Ortiz, are you here, Wida? You haven't seen Wida, huh?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
So okay. I'm just eager to get off the line. Wida was the last one. You know what? Today's Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say we'll do it tomorrow first thing. Let's wait for her to message us or okay, guys, I'll talk to my husband about that on our own. So thank you so much for sharing this space with me. Thank you for always being so supportive, for letting me be me in my sweet and my salty. I'm a little extra salty lately. It's okay. That's a part of my process. And thank you for being part of that process and being patient. So you guys, please thumbs up for the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. Of course, Laura, you can absolutely correct that. You can absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind that can be corrected. That's a type of extraction that I do often. I do that type often. It would be the 2M extraction plus core corrections. That will really help to correct all the stuff that's going on. Okay. So, and sorry that you guys had to witness me making my statement to a specific individual. I'm no longer going to tolerate that. Yeah. Huh?
What happened?
I'll tell you after. I love you guys. Thank you for always being respectful of my boundaries and my feelings. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. I so mean that. For the people who understand the level of my sensitivity, thank you. Thank you for seeing me. Bye, guys.